Hello, today we're making a kids rope course.
Welcome to Nature Makers. Today we are making a DIY kids ropes course. Let's see how this goes. What I love about this ropes course is the simplicity. You just don't need a lot of tools, and Everett's going to tell you what you need.
Rope, scissors, and a lighter.
Now when you're ordering your rope or looking for your rope at the hardware store, get something that has a high weight capacity, depending on, the weight of your children and how many people are going to be on it at one time. And then you're also going to want to look up and do some research on knot tying. And the knot that we used for ours is called a taut line hitch. So go ahead and look up some videos and pictures of how to do the taut line hitch knot. This is a tension-based knot, so you pull it one way and it tightens, you pull it the other way and it loosens. So it's incredibly helpful for this type of ropes course. I ordered about 200 feet of rope, which ended up being way too much for what we're doing, but I wanted to have extra and I figured I'd use it for another project. With the type of rope I have, we needed to melt the ends, which is why we needed the lighter. You might not have to, depending on what type of rope you buy. These little helpers had so much fun putting this together. It was such a fun little family activity for us to do. So when we did the tree wrapping part, working together as a team helped so much with this. I was able to pull one end with the bulk of the rope, wrap it around the tree, and then Everett was pulling the excess toward the other tree to do the end finishing knot. And we just shimmied it around the tree until we got it to the desired length. Okay, so we're back to the other tree and we're going to start our wrapping on this side. And you're going to go around a couple times, and this is going to help you create that tension on the line that you need. So at this point, the hardest part was the kiddos could see it coming together and they were having so much fun testing it out and trying it that getting everything secured was so hard because they just wanted to play. So having like the two lines up like this would have been completely sufficient for my kiddos and they would have loved playing on it. If you have older kids, you could just do the two lines like this and they can just sidestep up and down the rope and they will have just as much fun doing it that way. But with the little kids, I find that having the double rope system on the top is just so much more helpful for them to have stability, especially the toddler ages, and it just helps so much with their balance. So on the other side, when you're finishing tying up your finishing knot, a square knot works pretty well for this. You can experiment with other kinds of knots as well, but now it's time to play. Stay tuned for the end where we show you what we're doing with these logs as part of our ropes course. So we found some free wood and ended up making some little logs for the kids to play on. So one kid could go on the logs and one kid could go on the ropes course, and it has worked out so well. Thanks so much for watching our video. If this was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos and go play outside.
Like and subscribe and go play outside.